And we should be officially live. We're just waiting on players to join now, but I'd like to welcome everybody to RSL Season 6 Best of 3 Bracket Weekend number 3. I'm going to be your caster, Socks. Today we're going to be watching the game between TFD and TLD, the first and last dance. It's a battle of the dances here on Mirage. First, I believe, is the pick. I'm not sure which side picked this map, but I know that both teams can play pretty well on it. I'll be looking forward to see which either side can get their teeth stuck into. We'll see who performs better than who, of course. Welcome to weekend round number 3 of the bracket RSL Season 6, brought to you by CBRM and Bloxit Matchmaking Services. Of course, TFD, it's very interesting roster, of course. We've got Manuel, Comp, Kozak, Shane, YLF, Bruce Sibayo, Rico Trevor, Quentin, Cleany, Virtuals, Wario, and Okia, with no coach, interestingly enough. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or I'm just looking at the wrong roster lineup, but I don't see any coach for TFD. But I'm sure they won't need one as we go into this game. Now, TLD, of course, the last dance, they have a good staff backed lineup. We have Raiko, Evo, and Koto, formerly known as Keat. We've also got Sambik, Vortic, Weequals, Vespo, Leophone, Didi, Vic, also known as Declared, TD, and Wovs or Warren. With the coach, of course, Rio's Art. Looks like we'll be needing a server restart here, folks. I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but of course, there's no RSL stream without technical difficulties. As Keat abandons his own server, abandoning ship, it looks like we'll be looking at a stream restart, unfortunately. But anyways, whilst the server restarts and we get a new link, of course, we'll be going through some quick stats. Of course, TLD won a game against our very own Chris Pinko gang, 16-10, a close game on Vertigo. TLD winning again, 16-13, in an even closer matchup against BMP, or Bastard München Prodigy. Of course, TFD, 19-17 against Everglades to start the tournament. A bit of a sticky start, but, you know, they managed to pull that point through. And TFD, finally, again, 16-7, closing up a little bit, showing that they've got that talent against Throw It Back. Now, of course, Throw It Back not posing much of competition in this tournament, but, you know, still a great team nevertheless. We'll be going to a quick intermission whilst we wait for the server to restart and I get a new link. But in the meantime, stay patient because we have a great game loaded up for you guys today. And I believe we are back live again on a new server. Not entirely sure what's happening. I think we're just waiting for the teams to sort out and the host to finally get the matches up in order and the server running once again. It looks like an EU central host. It's going to be interesting to see what the teams perform on. This is the thing, I'm not entirely familiar with who's based where, but I know that we have some Brazilians on the bench for TFD, I believe. I think Bruce Sibayo, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that name, but I believe he's Brazilian. I know we do have a fairly EU-sided roster with the Last Dance, of course, Raiko, and Evo, I believe, as well. Evo being German. Sambik, of course. But it'll be interesting to see how this game shapes out with an EU host. I know that EU has caused a bit of hiccups earlier on in the tournament. Of course, we had an EU host game yesterday for my own team, Chris Pinko Gang, yesterday on Cash, and that posed some issues for players on either side. But of course, today is a new day, and we'll see how the different sides perform. Vespo rocking that champions pin. That's a nice little sight to see. Not seen one of those in a while. Just a quick run through for those who are just joining the stream. It is the first dance versus the last dance here on weekend 3 of RSL Season 6. It is a battle of the dances. A very exciting game in store for you guys today. Of course, TFD pushing Manuel, Comp, Kozak, Shane, Ulax, Fedoras, Bruce Ceballo, Rico, Trevor, Quentin, Cleany, Virtuals, Warrior, and Okia. With no coach to back them, but I'm sure they won't need it today here on Mirage. TLD rocking Raiko, Evo, Kotos, also known as Keat, Sangbik, Vortic, Weequals, Vespo, Leophone, Didi, Vic, also known as Declared, TD, and Wovs, also known as Warren, with a coach of Rio's Art to back them up today. Now, TLD opening the tournament with a 16-10 against my team, Chris Pinko Gang. I got to see that unfold from the bench. Bit of a different dynamic going on, and they go to enter the second weekend with a 16-13, a closer game against Bastard München Prodigy. I know that the matchup which they played, the roster that they decided to sling with on that game was not their strongest, but you know, it was still extremely interesting to see that game nevertheless. And the first dance, of course, opening the tournament with a very sticky and very close game. It's 19-17 against Everglade. Luckily to see that they clawed back a much cleaner win, 16-7 against Throw It Back. Of course, Throw It Back not posing much competition in this tournament. No offense to my good friend Card. Not Card, Card's playing for Zero. Excuse me. Actually, yeah, I mean it. Throw It Back. Not posing much competition in this tournament so far. But you never know. Weekend by weekend, it could change. I'm not exactly certain. I believe they're going to be entering the lower bracket. For eliminations. We may get to play them. Chris Pinkogan may be playing against them, but I'm not entirely sure. It's for the owners to decide. Nevertheless, it's looking like the game will be starting any moment soon, so stick around as we just get all players in the server. A bit of a slow start, of course, but you know, hey, it wouldn't be an RSL game without some technical difficulties. And Brucey has finally joined, so it looks like we're seeing a Rico, YLF, Manuel, Cleany, and Brucey bio lineup here for TFD. The last dance, they're going to be pushing Didi, Vispu, Leophone, Kotos, also known as Keat, and Vortic. Vortic I've had the pleasure of playing against in CBRM. He's a great opponent, and definitely very sharp aim-wise. I'll be excited to see how he performs today in this game on Mirage, on the sunny service of EU Central 1. Okay, now, of course, I believe we still have 2 other games going on right this moment. I'm not sure if one of the other games has ended, but we'll be looking at I believe, it's Zero versus somebody. I'm not entirely sure. For the lower bracket, if that interests you. We've also got on another stream, fundraiser stream, we've got Team Hope versus Team Level Up, an equally as exciting game. Brazilians versus Brazilians. What a matchup. It's definitely one to watch, with a shocking lead on Nuke from Team Hope. I'm sure Xenu will not be happy about that lead up, but of course, a Nuke, very finicky pick, not exactly a common pick in the comp match pool anywhere on CB at all, really. And I suppose it's the same for CS. You've got, you know, a very niche group of people who grind Nuke, and that's pretty much about it. So, you know, a very easy game for Hope so far, but I'm sure Level Up will be quick to claw back a 1-1 in the best of 3. Anyways, I'm just waiting on the host now. Unfortunately, Keat, I believe Keat is hosting his own game, perhaps, but nevertheless, he still manages. If there are any technical difficulties before the start of the stream, please let me know so we can try and fix those as quickly as possible, and so that you guys can enjoy the stream. Welcome to the stream. For those new to the stream, we have a lineup of TFD versus TLD. Battle of the Dances here on Mirage and the sunny servers of EU Central 1. Both clean sets, both clean squads led up. As we're about to start, we're just getting the ready checks from either side. And I believe we're about to be off. We're about to crack off on a pistol round here on Mirage. Ooh, what an exciting game we're going to have. It's going to be best of 3. It's going to be a long stream. But we are ready. And it is off officially. 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Looking like a strong B push already as we get a 4-player. No, full 5-player. The whole shebang pushing up through B apps right now. Not caring about making noise, but I think they're just trying to get a round as quickly off on the board. Of course. And we've got one already. This nice trade-off here on the backside. As I believe, and that's it. Rico's just sandwiched here on site. He can't get 2 kills down, but you've got the 2 players coming in for cover from Market. Of course, Fedora's paranoid about it. He's got that pick up on from window. Lovely stuff. Now, Keat trying to see if he can get a pick off. Vortic click to clean it up. And of course, the last player, Manuel, he's got one. And he might know about the second player in bench. And he's got the info. He knows he's benched, but will he catch him? He just misses. Oh, and that is the first point on the board. Terrorists winning the pistol round for TLD. Now, as you can see after that first round, Vortic carrying in that first pistol round. Lovely 4K for Vortic on the board right there, folks. As I was saying earlier, I've had the pleasure of playing against Vortic in CBRM earlier over the past month or so, and his aim is very sharp. He's a great player to play against. Now we've got a split going on here as Vortic heads out onto A solo. Will he be able to see if he can catch somebody in Palace? I'm not sure exactly what defense the TFD are going for. Maybe it's looking like, I'm not sure. I'm just sensing from intuition that this isn't their pick. They don't seem to be as strong form wise. Vortic trying to see if he can get that pick on that player, but it's all kind of unfolding. He's just missed that player. I'm not sure if he knows about the player lurking ladder as this player ladder comes up to catch him, but he's just going to fall back. All unfolding on mid. Unfortunate. Leophone picking up that player sitting in window, and Ulix Fedora is quick to trade it out, but it's all unfolding. Oh my god, Ulix Fedora is with the deagle, just mopping up these players here, and Vortic's left to clean it up. He's got one. He's missing the second. Oh, unfortunate. Manual quick to clean that up, as it is equal 1-1 here on Mirage. Nope. A bit of a sound bug, it appears, but now, end of this round, once again, Vortic just up. I mean, it's a bit of an unfortunate round, not really able to get any kills on the board on T side, but we'll see how it goes as we enter round 3. Cleany with this AWP mid. I think he's just missed one. And Koto's swinging him. Oh my god, decimating it. Decimating his head through the wall. Poor Cleany with the AWP. That's going to put a dent in the CT economy, unfortunately. I have no doubt about it. Borise picking up one. He picks up one, and that's it. The mid has just been completely cleared out. It's Leo. I must say, I'm going to have to go back on my words about saying that TFD are looking not that strong on this map, because they've just made a massacre of the TLD players on mid. Leophone quick to get up one, and that's just, unfortunately, doesn't know about the second player. Ulix Fedora is playing for second contact on mid and getting that quick just tap on Leophone. 2-1. 2-1 for TFD. Some talks about Leophone cheating. Cheating in chat. I'm sure everybody's recordings will be scraped through thoroughly in order for it to be a fair game. Now, of course, Ulix Fedoras and his teammates are pushing with some util to just try and slow that ramp push, but there's nobody there. They're paranoid about a push that's not going to come, unfortunately, and Keat is just lurking in pillars. Vortic, maybe he gets this one player out. He's just been spotted by the player in window, but I'm thinking he might be playing off second contact with whoever's also up mid with him, and we also get the player coming from under to try and sort it out, and he knows about the player with the AWP. It looks like an AWP at least. I can't see that from that far away. I think it, maybe it's a scout. Manuel getting that player on, getting that kill on Leophone, and Vespu quick to trade it out. Cleany just getting that AWP kill, so it is an AWP that he's playing with. Jesus. No! Vortic just gets killed by that sideswipe from flank from Ulix Fedoras. Very unfortunate. Now, Keat left in a 1v4 clutch situation. I'm not exactly... Yeah, I know he's a sensational player, but I'm not sure if he can clean out all ones, and that's just it. Cleany with that AWP play. It looks like it's going to be a strong weapon of choice for him on Mirage today. Entering round number 5. It's 3 points for TFD. TFD are currently up. First Dance currently winning in the Battle of the Dances. Now, of course, Vespo and Didi are trying to get at least some more kills on the board. Their Econ's looking a bit slumped, and I thought my leaderboard was both cleany. Let's see if he can get an AWP pick. He seems to be a little bit stronger, but he might get swung again. And he does! The same thing happens again. This time it's Leophone to get that wallbang on mid. And the B-Abs players are coming out. They're exploding, but the util definitely slows them. And that smoke, unfortunate, just misses the molly, but it's going to cost them a couple seconds. And it costs them that timing, that sort of vivaciousness, which allows them to get them off surprise and catch them before they get the rotate. So they're gonna cancel and they're gonna go under here, as we can see. Cleany paranoid about player top mid. That is not there. But they know definitely somebody's going to be at least one in jungle posted. Borussia Bio. Trying not to make noise. Let's get Manuel here on the cross. As who's that pushing up Con? Vortic? Not Vortic. Oh my god, Borussia Bio just wiping out Vortic, and that's the strongest player so far taken out. And I mean, it's a 4v3, but, you know, definitely tilted in CT's favor, at least, I would say. As we're looking at a Deagle versus Rifle match. Didi with that 1k with the Deagle. Lovely headshot from across from Con. And they're going to get that bomb down. As this round completely slips. And they're not going to catch a player behind him. Lovely positioning from Leophone to catch that player from jungle that they were so paranoid about. Rico falling. As we get 3-2, and the game shifts so much closer to an equal footing. If we look again, kills on T side looking a bit more balanced out now as we enter round number 7. 6? I can't do maths, apologies. And the Econ definitely taking a hit. Cleany looking very, very broke after buying 2 AWPs in a row. Now, Keats, they know about one player. Oh, unfortunate. Cleany just gets swamped by the 2 players. There's no way out of that, unfortunately. It's just wrong place at the wrong time as these 2 players push up. Now, Vortic got that con. Maybe he knows about the player on the wallbang, but he's just watched him cross. He knows his right side. And he's going to try and jump up. The unfortunate movement always catches us off. And he knows about the player right side. He's going to swing out. And he gets that trade out. Lovely. Just to try and clean up. Unfortunate. Rico comes through into jungle, and he's going to drop down into con. I'm not sure if Leophone has that. He doesn't have the sound, but he's going to watch. He's going to quickly watch. I don't think he had that. Oh, he's seen the arm. Oh, it's messy. It's a messy spray down. And Rico, he's paranoid about that swing. He doesn't have that sound. Oh, Broyce seems to be having a bit of technical difficulties. And they're going to call a timeout. A technical timeout, it seems. Less than a tactical one as Broyce switches out. And, oh, Rico just getting a faster peek on Leophone with that lovely counter strafe. Has 4 points, and that is 4 points on the board for CT at last. They're going to sub in. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. I don't think it's a technical timeout. I think they're gonna sub in someone. Maybe. As we get this technical timeout here on Mirage. Hopefully, maybe TLD are trying to, I don't know, just maybe clean up their act a little bit. Maybe try and claw it back. Just, I mean, you know, 2 points down, it's nothing major, but let's see if they can. Let's see if they can maybe get a breather, take some deep breaths, and just be a little bit more level-headed as they enter round number 7. This isn't exactly a suspenseful moment. I would have lined up the suspense audio, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Broyce's back. I think it was just a technical timeout. They don't seem to have been subbing anybody. I think his Wi-Fi cut out, unfortunately, or something like that. Something crashed. Anywho, we're back in it. Hopefully, looking like freeze time's gonna stop. Just a quick look at the kills once again. Manuel strong with 10 kills, dropping a 10 bomb. Lovely. Lovely stuff. And Vortic still spearheading the TLD lineup. Maybe they're going to try and play a little bit safer with that money. I'm not exactly sure what they're going for. TLD looking at full rifles, it seems. Just looking around. I'm not exactly sure at the moment, but I know at least 2 have AKs. Whereas CT's looking a little bit drier. Deagle's all around. Whereas T have got great util to work with, it seems. DD's ready with the nades. And we are off for round 7 here on Mirage. Now, TLD looking like they're going to go for a mid push with, of course, one player lurking in B apps just to try and get the kill off. Of course, Cleany with the AWP. Cleany with the AWP. I wish I'd been spectating him to see that. Working well under pressure, and that smoke lets him escape away. Vespu with that AK. Try and even out the player counts. Boise with the deagle, and he gets traded up by Vespu. Cleany once again with this AWP. The smoke, I'm not sure whether it was to stop him from getting those picks. Rico working well under pressure and getting that counter, and he's pushing up through apps because he knows DD's low. DD's just going to drop down under. It's fortunate he didn't die from the fall damage. A couple meters low and he would have taken some substantial damage, broken his ankles maybe, but Leo Phone is just lurking. He's been spotted. He's got one, but they now have the intel, and maybe Cleany's holding... Is this Cleany holding the AWP angle on him? He's going to swing. Oh, and he just gets it. I called it. Leo Phone with that lovely 2K. And Rico's picking up the pieces here on short. He's not got the info. He knows that there was one player somewhere about kitchen, but definitely slinked away. And DD's coming up from ramp. I think he has the bomb. He's looking quick. Yeah, of course, he's got the bomb, and the bomb's going to go down on A site. Rico probably expecting a rotate now. Yep. And he now knows about the bomb. Leo folding back into a ramp position to try and see if he can get that cross. Leo's still paranoid about him rotating from kitchen, but it's not going to come. Rico's now out on ramp, and he's just going to be checking his angles, checking sandwich. Does he know about the play? He's just going to get called off. He misses the spray down, so he's got that info now. And he catches that one player. Lovely. He's going to get flashed out, but turns away. As Leo Phone, does he call his bluff? He calls his bluff. That nade just missing him. He's going to have to stick that plant down and wait for Leo Phone to peek him. Oh my god, it's just too close. It's too close. That's an unfortunate moment. And he doesn't get the AK either, just within that blast radius. It's so unfortunate. And it's 4-3 here on Mirage as we enter round number 8. Whew. Let's have a look at those kills again. Oh. I thought that was a lag on my end, but it wasn't. It's just a bit of some issues with the round end. Anyways, as we enter round number 8 on the board, as you can see, the kills seeming pretty well rounded here on T side. Cleany's gonna get that eco kill. It doesn't work out for him, but you know, Ulix Fedora is quick to get that trade out. They know about the player con and one player under. Vortic, unfortunate, killing Leo Phone. That's pretty saddening to see. Manuel not getting that Deagle kill, but Borise picking it up. And Vespo and Diddy holding that con angle, but Manuel's quick to clear it out. As he knows, he's going to check the angles. He doesn't really know where the last player is, but Didi in this 1v2 situation, and it's just too much. Playing for that second contact with Rico is just a very strong setup. There's no real breaking through that tactical wall. Unfortunate. As we enter round number 9, I do have my maths in line there. As TLD, they're not looking great with the eco. With the econ, sorry, the economy on TLD is looking a little bit dry on T side as we enter round number 9, apologies. Manuel absolutely spearheading that CT lineup. Jesus, 12 kills with 100% headshot rating. Let's get a PC check on this guy. Vortic. Stripped down to a Galil on mid, but he's going for that aggressive push. He gets one anyway. Boise Bio, lovely aim from Vortic. As he just falls it back on, waits for his teammates to push with that util. Vespu trading out Ulix Fedoris, and he's just going to get caught off with the timing from Manuel. It's all unfolding here on A site as it just completely collapses. And Rico left in a 1v2 situation again. We know what he's capable of. Definitely a bit of a wild card. Unfortunately, oh, he gets caught up by the player from swinging from not from triple, from double. From new box. Let's just call it new box. If anybody knows that call out, I would appreciate it in chat. But I know it's not triple. I know it's not firebox, and it wasn't from Ninja. It was just that last one. I know it was triple. It was triple. Excuse me. Entering round 10. And DD seeing if he can get that mid pick again. There's 3 people out on mid. Oh my god, one posted bench and one on the left and right side, and one con. They go. CT's going for this insane squeeze on mid, and it's got them spooked. They're just completely rotating back now. Rico's left alone to fend for himself on B, but it's looking like an A push. Unfortunate. The kitchen rotate player, he gets that kill. Brucibio. Interesting Deagle play, and Cleany's just seen that one player ninja. It's unfortunate. There's two players, and they just slap him right out from the stair position. And Rico in a sticky position once again. He's not going to know about the player flanking him. Oh my god, it's just an incredible push. Brucibio from Tiki. I don't know if they have the sound cue, but they might now with him jumping about and landing, making all that noise. I suppose it's until he plays his first bullet. They know about the first player. He's got one. And DD quick to trade it up from that off angle on top of Tetris. Lovely round, lovely stuff. It's all equal here now on Mirage. 5-5. Wow, okay, as we enter round 11, it's all equal, all tied up. I have a feeling this is going to be a long best of 3. Just judging by the caliber of the players. TLD and TFD, both very good teams, I have to say. And definitely, I mean, honestly, I was thinking it was going to be tilted in favor of TLD, but, you know, so far, I've not seen that so far. I've seen a very equal game. I've seen some sloppy sprays and some sloppy just plays, but the strats are there, I suppose. The strats are there, and they're gonna make most of it. Vespa quick to trade out on Ulix Fedoras. This guy's getting the kills, but then getting traded out, unfortunately, it seems like each round. And Manuel, he's just gonna slink back, but DD's quick to pick it up and jump across sandwich. Ballsy move, but he gets the kill. And Rico's left again to clutch up 1v5 this poor guy. They know that he's con as well. They have the info, and he's going to get swung out by at least one, playing on second contact here, it looks like. And there's going to be a player right side he knows about, but it's just unfortunate. He gets some of the damage on, but it's not going to happen. As the T side, they snatch away a 6th round from the CTs here. Unfortunate, just unfortunate stuff here. Let's get a quick replay around on that lovely Eagle. I think I saved it. This lovely peek from Leophone, just faster than that AWP play. Incredible. Now, as we return back, just a quick look at the scores. Manuel Brucey and Ulix Fedoras spearheading that CT lineup as Vortic seeing if he can get a mid pick. They know about these mid players. Oh my god. Cleany, I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but he just wasn't ready for those 3 people just swamping him from mid, and Brucey's going to get picked off clean with that Deagle. I think they're going for a safer non-buy round here, it looks like, with 2 Deagles left. 2 Deagles in a 2v5 situation when the bomb is on the other side. It's post-plant, and I don't think they're going to get it. Vortic, yep. Snapping off that one player as he swings across, and it's just unfortunate. Ulix Fedoras falls down. There's no way he's going to counter that. And Rico left the clutch up again. Rico, the clutch master. Can he make this happen? I don't know if he can. Maybe if he can at least get 1 kill, maybe on a spread away player and get an AK, maybe. Who knows? He knows what. Just missed the player. I don't think he saw him, and he just gets killed by DD from kitchen. Oh, not from kitchen, from short. Unfortunate. And TLD for the first time are up 7-5. Holy moly. I need to stop making predictions, folks. I'm just getting it all wrong. Crazy 1K replay. Of course. Gotta back my bro Leophone for that faster than the York peak. It was lovely. Now, Vortic, he's gonna be lurking up here for Biab, so no, he's changing his mind. He's gonna go under. Cleany again with that cheesy AWP peak mid. It's unfortunate as he just slinks away. That has definitely got to be one which has got DD slamming his mouse pad. And Ulix Fedoras getting that one player, Vortic trading him out. Unfortunately, he doesn't flick down his mouse in time. Leophone getting that kill on Cleany. And Manuel, lovely 2k from Leophone. Nobody left on A. A looking emaciated defense-wise. And Bruce Bar's going to get mollied out. Oh my god. Lovely molly from Keat. And that's 8 points on the board. 8 points on the board. Definitely not what I was going to be expecting. Yeah, it's the commentator curse, folks. I make a call, I make a prediction, it just doesn't happen. It doesn't follow through. It's unfortunate. Both teams having two players lacking a little. Unfortunate. Not lacking as much as I did yesterday, but they're still definitely gapping their other players as the 3 players lead each roster. Now Leophone, he might get that 1 player pick out on mid, but they're just going to fall back. They're going to play it safe. Cleany's only got a FAMAS here to work with, and we know that the damage difference is just not going to work out in his favor if he gets peeked by 3 people with AKs. It's looking like a slow push, stealthy push. Key here with the bomb out first. I think he's going to wait here for his teammate to come out behind him. They know what they're anticipating somebody car. Manuel just thinning out DD. I'm sure DD's quite angry in the jump spot. They know at least one's out in apps. I'm not sure if they've caught the second person, but we'll have a little look. Baltic, not sure that molly worked out for them. They're gonna patch it up again, just remollying that same position, and they're gonna get a boost. They don't want to play. Oh, but the drop makes sound. If that had been a fully silent push, that would have been incredible. And Brucey, unfortunate, but that pusher from mid, I didn't know that made any sound. Incredible. Manuel, dude, his Manuel's been making moves. Manuel has been the man with this Deagle so far on this round. And Vortic left in a clutch situation, 1v3. The bomb is not down. He doesn't have the bomb, and he just gets picked off by Rico Trevor with that FAMAS spray down. Lovely stuff as we enter round number 15. They're calling a freeze. Koto, I'm not sure what's happened here, but Koto's having to dip out. Koto's just having to leave, it seems. As we enter a timeout, tactical timeout. Or maybe technical. We don't know right now. Let me just take a quick look at the score currently in the kills. Boris Sabar's also dipped. I'm not exactly sure what's happening right now, folks, but there seems to be some technical issues for both teams. Very unfortunate. Now, Manuel and Ulex, of course, they've just been leading. We've been seeing Ulex Fedoras. He's been getting those impact kills. I would say, even though he's been getting traded out fairly early round, he's been getting at least 1 or 2 picks per round, and really just trying to emaciate whatever attack that TLD throws at him. Now, as well, we've also got Vespo and Vortic. These two, neck and neck for kills. They've definitely been insane impact players for TLD. Just very, very strong, very aggressive. Vortic pushing up mid. We've seen a couple times on each round now. Not exactly sure. It's been a bit of an interesting push. They definitely seem to be playing a lot more aggressive on T side. I wonder how TFD will switch up the dynamic when we go to the second half. Not sure if Cleanie's repping his signature AWP. But he's got a lot of util to work with here, and we get both players back as I believe we enter. I think we're gonna get the game back, folks. I think it was just a bit of a technical issues on either side, maybe with recordings or something. But it looks like we'll be back into it very, very shortly. Freeze time toggle to false. You know what that means? It means we're off for round number 15 here on Mirage. Now, I've got some people saying, crazy how TLD made a comeback. Now, TLD, you have to understand, they're a very strong squad. Of course, Vortic's been pushing Leo, Phone, Vespu, and Keats, it's not been his game so far. I think it's because he's just not on this ping. It's not working out for him. 200 MS is unfortunate. This is going to be a push. I must have to hold back my words a little bit here. It's a slow and patient push. They're going to get some util to try and cover out this sandwich movement. 3 players in one position. It's going to be a bit messy, but they're going to get at least 1 kill out of it, and 1 player from jungle. Is these 2 players quick to Rico and Bruce Bio quick to come from kitchen on that rotate. The bomb's down, and it's going to be a post-plant situation. I feel like Bruce is going to wait for his timing. He's going to wait for the timing. It's not going to work out, and Rico's left to pick up the pieces, and they 1v3, and it just doesn't. He falls down, unfortunately. He at least got 1 kill on Vespu. I mean, the economy is looking fairly healthy either side. What am I saying? It's the end of the half. It doesn't matter what the econ looks like, folks. It's the end of the half as we enter half 2. TLD up 3 rounds. TLD up 3 rounds. And the kills are definitely evened out here a lot more. The TFD squad looking a little bit more spread out in terms of stats, but TLD have managed to pick up the pieces. Lovely to see it as we're getting a quick. It's looking like a mirror of the first half here as we look for an aggressive beat apps push, but they've got the util to slow them down. Leo Phone watching from the apps was just missing them as they come out, and DD is also waiting on this push. Gonna get some team damage unfortunately, but it's just trade after trade after trade after trade. Nice cross here. Manuel switching to Manuel. He sees these 3 players. He's just been swamped out. 3 players. And Clean, he's got one. He's got one on the board. This could be a 1v3 pistol clutch for Cleany. No, it's a team kill! Vesper's just clean team kill Leophone. The terrorist might get this point if he swings out and gets this kill. Almost, he's on 9 HP. It's just back and forth. This round's too tense. He knows he's on site, but I'm not sure exactly what he's thinking with the jump spot. He's just risking getting legged here. And he does. Oh my god, what a round. What a round, just back and forth. Let's get a quick replay on that goofy ending of a round, those jump spots. I'm not exactly sure what he was thinking. He was just, yeah, just risking getting legged. And he just, unfortunate. But that's it. The pistol round goes to TLD, and it's a 10-6. This could be very much TLD's game. TLD's first match point. First game that they win of the best of 3 series. I mean, you know, it's anybody's matchup. We don't know. It's definitely a split here. I'm not exactly sure at the moment who's got the bomb, but Leophone's aggressive as hell. Jeez, with this push up mid, he's gonna get picked off on second contact, and he does. Leo Exodor is quick to trade him out with that second contact. That's the tactical phrasing for baiting. Vespu's just chilling here. He's been spotted. They see his shoulder, but he just swings out and gets it anyway. Unfortunate Manuel falling, and Keat with another MP9 mirroring his teammates. And it's all gone quiet here on Mirage as players lurk. And it looks like T are going to try and group, but who's this? Somebody CT might catch him on the rotate. Or they might just walk right past each other. He got the sound. Oh! I tried to switch to Vortic, but I couldn't get the RNG. It's unfortunate. Vortic just picking him up. That is such an unfortunate play. This has got to be the second time. And Didi getting that FAMAS tap on Ulix. I'm not sure if he had a helmet, but that was a one tap on Ulix. He might have just been low. 11-6 to TLD. I'm not sure. Maybe the terrorists are going to call a timeout. I don't think they've got any timeouts left to burn. Just to try and get their heads back in the game, maybe. Rico and Cleany are not doing their part anymore. Unfortunate stuff. A much more heavy A-sided defense, as it looks like the T are going to try and mirror what TLD were doing and pushing up mid a bit more aggressive, but they've got the util to slow them. I mean, they've got, you know, a window smoke on Con, but for all they care, Leophone could just spray through it and get a kill. You could see that happen. Cleany pushing up from under. Maybe he can get a kill. Maybe try and add out his stats a little bit more. Maybe. Manuel. Oh, he spotted the first player. He gets a thing through the wall. I'm just watching this with bated breath as Vesper's on only 9 HP here, folks. He gets the play, he gets the trade out, and he's got a better gun, but only 4 HP to work with. Whereas I've seen him short. Oh, just backtracked by Leophone. But the 2 players on mid, they catch him off guard. Unfortunate. Rico, knowing that there's probably going to be a player repositioning up at least through kitchen or through window, but they're going to just slink back and try and play it safe. I reckon they probably, yeah, they'll have bomb. They'll be going to go beat apps. Vespu's just rotating. This is a huge brain play. He's anticipated this B push because it's only the real site that they can work with at the time that they've got. Trying to get out of that situation. They can't really fake it. I mean, Didi's just holding it steady on A site, but they know he's benched, but Vespu might just clean it up here. Oh, Rico's got that down, and it's a 2 HP post plant situation for Rico. Didi's rotating here. I believe he has an AK. Oh god, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Rico. I'm going to spectate Rico here, so he's going to be the one having to hold down the line. He's paranoid about the player from kitchen. He might get caught off guard here again. This is going to be like the 5th time this game where somebody's been caught off guard, and it happens. Didi just gets him on the clear from short. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It is so unfortunate. Has he walked in front of a black cat earlier today? Did he walk under a ladder? What is happening for TFD? I just can't believe it. They're 12 rounds. They're 6 rounds up. They've doubled their score since the equalizer. TLD are definitely, they've got that vim back. They've got the energy. The TFD are not exactly sure what's going on. Manuel having to hold down the line, and Ulix Fedora's getting those impact kills at early round, of course, like I mentioned earlier. They're going to try and switch up the dynamic and maybe play a bit more aggressive. We'll see how they work out deeper into apps, but they've got the molly to slow them. It's unfortunate. I don't think that works entirely. And the smoke, the molly to try and push it out. Holy moly. Koto, sorry, Keat, I beg my pardon. Oh, it's a pistol set up here for Vortic. He's pushing up through the smoke. He finds him through the smoke. What? Oh my god, how did he find him through the smoke? Was that just from the info? Or was Mr. Vortic smoke abusing in an RSL game? Holy. Let's get a replay on that. That was an incredible smoke kill for Vortic. On the player bench. He got the 2 players. And got picked off, but just, jeez. 13-6. Vortic with that absolutely insane play. I don't know whether that was just brain or prediction or... And they're gonna the CTs are definitely anticipating the A push. Cleanie's having a bit of problems here with the movement. Vespo getting that deep ramp push with the MP9. They're liking the MP9. It's definitely a bit of a laser beam for them, for the CTs. Rico's pushing out now, and Didi's gonna see if he can get a kill here. Vortic getting 1 kill at least. Oh, Didi's, and they just... What a cross. Didi and Vortic working magic with those 2 AKs, just completely emaciating the A push. What I thought was going to tilt the round completely within T's favor, but it doesn't work out. And the economy's definitely drying up for T's side. We've only got 3k per player. Borise going full in. I'm sure that's for armor and an AK, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good, Brev. As Mr. Castillo would say, Leo Phone gonna get an ult pick. He gets 1 with the with jumping up onto window. Did you see that? He jumped up onto window so that his head would be misaligned with where they were pre-aiming. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. He's gonna see if he can get a second peek out, but it's not gonna work out. We'll switch over to these 2 players here on mid. Keep getting 1 player at least. It's unfortunate. Cleanie just maybe not being able to reset his aim in time. He's just get pushed up by Vespo quick. Legged by Leo Phone. As Ulex Fedora's overwhelmed, swamped with these 2 players coming in from Con. There was no way he was making that happen. Unfortunate. As we enter match point. I'm going to press tab again. I realize I haven't been pressing tab. We get a look at these kills. Vespo and Vortic just dominating this T side. Vortic's pumped. 20 kills. 20 headshots. This man is working magic on Mirage. I'm aware I'm glazing Vortic here, but he's just been playing incredible. They've got the spot on mid, but Leophone with one player with the AWP, and he slinks back into underpass. I'm not sure if he's going to get that second kill, but he's got the deagle out. They don't know about the player bench, maybe? Oh no. He gets sprayed down, and Borisabayo unable to pick up the pieces on mid, and that's just it. That's it. That's game 1. That's game 1 for TLD leading in the match points. I'm just gonna... We're gonna... It looks like we're going to get a restart on the server. Possibly for ping. I'm not sure exactly what's happening. Okay. What an incredible game for... What an incredible game. For the first setup. Okay, so we'll be coming back very shortly for game number 2, as that is 1 game on the board for TLD. I repeat, 1 game on the board for The Last Dance. We'll be coming back for game 2 very shortly after a quick intermission. And I will see you guys in the second game. And we're officially back. We should be just chilling, waiting for the game to start very soon. Let me add a quick point on the board. TLD. Brilliant. We have TLD entering the second game with 1 point on the board. It's currently 1-0 to TLD. Looking like a T-start here on Cash. I've been informed from the captain of TLD that Mirage was not in fact their pick, so it's a bit of a stunning play for them to have that point up against TFD. Definitely going to be interesting to see how TFD try to pick up the pieces and maybe claw back a 1-1 here on CT for Cash. Leophone, looking like he's practicing some lineups. I mean, got some trollage here from the CTs. And he gets popped by Manuel. Poor Leophone practicing that lineup. Let's just see where that went, actually. That smoke. It smokes off Cubby. Bit of an interesting play. I'm not exactly sure what goal you could get from that. Just maybe to try and close off whoever's in Cubby. Oh, wait, that's actually really smart. Because if you have a player posted up on truck and you throw that smoke, and you maybe get a mid-push from the T-players, you can throw that smoke here to stop the player pushing from Cubby. That's smart. That's very smart. Nice play. Just get some back and forth here going, of course. We're just waiting for the game to start. I'm not exactly sure what's taking so long, but I think we're just waiting for the players to ready up. And we'll get Game 2 underway. TLD taking the lead. As we just wait for the game to start again, I repeat myself to anybody who's new to the stream. TLD are up 1 point on this game on Cash, of course. We'll just be waiting for a quick reminder on the rosters. Today we're going to be seeing good old Rico, Trevor, Quentin, Bruce, and Manuel and Ulice Fedoras or YLF playing for TFD with Didi, Kotos, Vic, Leophone, and Vespo playing for TLD. A battle of the dances continues here on Cash. It's going to be an interesting game, of course, once again. It's just for a reminder for those new to how this works. The best of 3 format. There's 3 games that are possible to be played. And now it's 1-0 currently to TLD, as marked by the funny cow emoji. That basically just signifies that they are 1 game up. They have 1 point up. And of course, if they win this game, that means they've won the full set and they have won the game. And I believe that means that TFD will be entering the lower brackets. Now, it's not for an elimination play. Sorry, excuse me. TLD have won the first map. Interestingly, not their pick. It wasn't their pick. But of course, we'll just see how TFD fare on this map. Being TLD's map, I had unfortunately the displeasure of playing Cash yesterday on Saturday and playing TLD on Cash as well. I was in fact benched for the TLD game, fortunately, but still a tricky map nevertheless. Not actually my favorite. I'd say Cash is probably my weakest map. Cash has always been my weakest map, but definitely not TLD's weakest map. TLD love to play on this map, so I'm sure it's going to be a bit of an interesting game. I'm going to be honest here, folks. I don't think, with all honesty, that these guys have got it in the bag. I think TFD are going to struggle here to keep it intact, really. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here, but it's taking a while for the game to ready up. Maybe people are just going through rec rules again and ensuring they've got everything to the standards of RSL Season 6. Now, interestingly enough, we changed hosts. We seem to be getting an EU North server host. I saw a lot of people in the game chat were begging for a ping change. So I feel like they wanted to see some EU North. I mean, I know we've got at least 2 Russians in the server. Leophone and Quentin, of course. UN North, EU North. You're gonna want a server host like that, and I mean, We've got some spiking going on, but it might just be the fact that it's warm-up. For some reason, the game seems to play a little bit poorly within warm-up, but we'll see how it goes. Let's just get a quick rundown for those who are new to the stream of who's going to be playing real quick while we just wait for the two teams to be... While we just wait for the two teams to lock in, get ready, and get the game going here. But I feel like we're going to see the game start very soon. But just a quick rundown. Welcome to weekend number 3 bracket of the best of 3 bracket. Weekend 3. I'm your caster Socks, coming to you live from the cloudy servers of EU North on DE Cache. A interesting map, of course. We'll be excited to see how both sides fare. This is going to be TLD's pick after TLD have scarily won their first point on the map. That wasn't in fact their pick. Wasn't in fact their pick at all. But we'll see how they fare on their own pick. Maybe we could see a shocking roll within the early game from TFD, which just completely throws them out of kilter, and TLD don't exactly know what to do, but we'll see what happens. Now, if we just take a quick look at the rosters, I know, of course, we got Manuel playing, but just for those who are wondering who might come on from bench, we've got Manuel, Comp, Kozak, Shane, Ulax Fedoras, Broy Ceballo, Rico Trevor, Quentin, Cleany, Virtuals, Wario, and Okia. Of course, they have no coach to back them up. That might just be a mistake here that I've got in my notes, but I believe they have no coach, which is interesting. But maybe this no coach will get them through to a 1-1 point. TLD, of course, a very much RSL Season 6 backed staff setup here. We've got Raiko and Evo, of course, Kotos, also known as Keat, Sandbic, Vortic, Weequals, Vespo, Leophone, DD, Vic, also known as Declared, for those who remember from older days, TD, and Wovs, also known as Warren. Now, of course, we've got Riozart as the coach. Just remembering some of the earlier games, we had TLD win 16-10 against my own roster, Chris Pinko Gang, entering the tournament with a 16-10 in the first weekend. Now in weekend 2, they got a 16-13, a much closer game against Bastard München Prodigy. Of course, BMP have been a much more explosive team that I didn't think people were expecting in this tournament, but they've definitely put up a great fight, especially against TLD and against my own team yesterday. A very unfortunate loss. I know that a lot of players on my team are taking it very hard, but hopefully we'll see KPG back in it again next weekend. But I'm not exactly sure what the situation is currently. But best of wishes to my team, of course, and to Bastard München Prodigy. TFD have won 19-17 to start out the tournament in weekend 1. A bit of a stickier start with 19-17 against Everglade, very close, but they managed to push them back against Throw It Back with a 16-7 in weekend 2. And we're about to start as 3, 2, 1, and pistol round on DE Cache is off. Cloudy servers of EU North, ping much more in the Russians' favor. TLD, they don't seem to have the ping, but maybe they can get some backtrack action. It's going to be a push-up on this on boost. These two players stifled white box. They're going to get the trade-off. Rico playing for second contact. He gets that 1 kill, and Manuel's just chilling on quad, and of course he gets overwhelmed by the players pushing from Squeaky and Main at the same time. And I think these main players they're not gonna give it up. Actually, I thought they were gonna fall back, but Keat, oh, he's gonna get flanked out. But Vespo's Vespo's got him covered. Vespo's there, you better beware. He's got him covered from the main. Lovely just safety position there, but Keat's definitely taking a hit with the 4 HP now. Vespo's keeping Rico paranoid, thinking it's a delayed A push, but it's not. I think, and Keat's gonna get the bomb down. Oh, the IQ. The IQ. And he gets, Vespo's just chilling. What an anchor. I mean, it was risky to keep it split like that, but, you know, even on that ping, they've managed to get that play. Strong pistol round. Lovely dynamic. That was a great strategy. Okay, 3k for Vespo and 2 for DD on the board. Let's see how this plays out as we enter round number 2. Looking like a much more B-focused, B-centric round today here for T. Ulix posted up mid. I'm not sure exactly who's going to catch off guard, but Koto's got that jump spot. Hello? I heard a damage sound. How is he not taking any from that? And he's still on 100. The invincible man. What is happening? Ulix Fedora's getting that pick off from Chi. He might get pushed out here in an overwhelm. Leo's actually got managed to get himself an AK here. And the rifles just completely make quick work of the CTs who were posted up for defense. And Ulix Fedora's left here to clutch in a 1v3 situation from heaven. Very, very, very tense. A very tense and explosive position to hold. He's going to get spotted here and he might get swung and get sprayed down. He's still on 100 HP. Of course, he's making a lot of sound. He's got one. That could have been a astounding 2k, but they've not managed to make it happen. Vespo getting an AK out of that situation as Leo Phone taking that last AK kill on Ulix Fedoras. He didn't exactly have a chance pushing with the Deagle, but nothing you can do about it. And that is 2-0 to TLD. Now, CT have managed to get themselves some rifles, but it seems to be very much at the cost of their util. Let's see what the T's are doing now. T's, I believe that's everybody. That's all 5 going for a mid-A split. Quentin's going to get that mid, so I think they're going to cancel on Keat. They're going to cancel after that Keat kill. And Quentin's emaciating with this M4A1. Good for him. As a quad player, managed to get a dink on Didi, but it's not going to be enough to completely fell him. As they know the players on car. Oh, one player on truck and one player heaven. The player truck, Ulix Fedora's getting this play. Manuel's just making moves. Let's spectate him. Manuel the man. And Rico Trevor's going to pick up that 5th kill. They're definitely fighting for it. TFD have not lost their nerve, it looks like. They're still very much in this, folks. Let's just quickly press tab, see what the kills are looking like. Of course, Vespu leading it. He was very strong last game. Ooh, who have they switched out for Vortic? Declared. He's not exactly making moves right now, but I'm not sure. Maybe Vortic had to go. Or maybe just Cash isn't his map. I certainly know that, unfortunately, Cash being definitely by far my weakest map. Mid push. It's definitely a difficult one to get your teeth into. As you've got this mid player and this player on sandbags, they still know the players on sandbags, and he's kind of squashed here, but White Box quick to try and help him out. Vic just not getting the sprays. What is he doing? Vic? Okay, at least he gets one after emptying a whole magazine into him. He gets that second, these messy sprays. I mean, you know, they've been peppered by his teammates, so they're, you know, down, and he's getting that final body spray tap. I'm not sure if he can get this tap on the player mid. He might miss it. He's got the bomb anyways, and he's going to start making a quick rotate. But Rico knows about this info, and he's going to quickly rotate over to the site. There's no way he could have gone A, so he's playing smart and going B. But he's got his knife out. What is he doing? What did I just watch? This is RSL Season 6? What on earth did I just watch? We just let Declared get 3 body sprays that shouldn't have happened. Nearly whiff 3 kills, but he still gets the kills. And my guy has his knife out. Gets the chance anyway because Declared's just not on it today, but then dies. Okay. Well, we enter round number 5. Let's just see how this goes. I mean, yeah, let's just go for it. Keat pushing up from mid. He's got another player coming over, so they don't know about the player on the left side. Keat could just play here for second contact, but he's pushed out, unfortunately. He's decided to cancel on that strat. Keat quick to get that trade up after, I'm not sure who that is, has got that messy spray, but he's now put Cubby. He likes Fedora's paranoid about this main push. He sees the guy's sunroof, and unfortunately he gets tapped out. I can't tell whether this is just ping or what is happening, but we seem to be having a bit of a staring contact issue. Okay, I think it's ping because that backtrack was wild. As Borussia Bios getting this player from main, he's dancing around back in circles. Vic getting his first headshot of the tournament, lovely. And Manuel quick to trade it out. Richter is the last player again to clutch it up. He's the clutch meister, designated clutcher of both of the TFD setup. Let's see if he can make it happen. And Rico makes the dream unfold, getting that last kill on Leo Phone. Lovely round for Rico there. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. We've got 2-3 now, as the game seems to even out a bit more. Honestly, I really hope it goes to a third game. I feel like that would be extremely interesting personally, but we'll see what happens. Now CTs are looking like a much more evenly weighted split. We've got 2 on B2 mid and 1 A, but it seems like the B chance is going in their favor. Roy's getting that lovely Deagle 1K. As Keat and Vic quick to close it out. No way he was possibly making it out of that. You likes Fedoras. He's gonna get at least one. They're paranoid about one player from tree, but he's not coming. And they're all watching heaven. CT, at least 1 heaven and 2 tree. This is a strong setup for CT, but can they make it happen in a post-plant situation? Let's have a look. Vic is not getting that kill. Leophone trading out on Rico, but Manuel's still alive and kicking. In a 1v2, he gets 1, but Vic's there to get him on the other angle on that second contact, baiting out Leophone. And that is a 4th round on the board. A 4th round on the board for the terrorist side. Vic actually picking up the pieces now. He's got 6 kills on the board. Lovely frags. Ulix, Fedoras, Manuel, and Brucey are leading the CT side with some interesting kills, of course. I mean, so far the game's tilted within TLD's favor, being their pick, but, you know, who knows what could happen from here. Vic seeing if he can get a cheesy spray down. I know it worked well for Sup Sound yesterday in the Chris Pinko gang Bastard Munchen Prodigy lineup. That spray managed to pick off people a couple times, and this B site push is unfolding here. Leophone getting these kills on the tree players. DD not managing to clean up on that trade with Manuel, so Manuel's holding it down from tree. He's going to get mollied out, but it doesn't spread far enough, I don't think, and he's got to be careful because he's got 1 HP, and he gets that 1 spray down. Lovely cleanup, and he's paranoid about this player pushing from Z, and rightly so, because Vic's here to get him. Unfortunately, he misses that spray down. Vic getting that tap out on Manuel, and Rico's just left to hold it down from heaven. Now Vic's got a whole map to himself, and a minute and 4 seconds to cook with. Let's see if he is in the kitchen. Playing with bated breath right here as the vent is not popped, so he's going to have to give him that sound cue, and Rico's going to know exactly where he is. He knows where he is, and he's crouched, poised and ready for this push from Checkers. But he doesn't know which side. Maybe he'll lose his nerve and start swinging around to check. He doesn't, and Vic getting that spray down on that common position. Maybe if he'd changed up his position after hearing that info. I mean, there was not a lot that Rico could have done, but he could have slinked back maybe into heaven. Maybe just try and save that positioning a little bit better, but, you know, unfortunate. Anyways, 2-5 for TLD. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all for TFD, unfortunately. The Battle of the Dances has been an exciting and blunder-filled matchup so far, both technically and game-wise. We'll just see how it unfolds from here. Now they're gonna switch it up. TLD are gonna go for an A push. I'm not exactly sure what this is. What is Vic doing? Maybe something in. Maybe didn't mean to. Manuel's gonna get mollied out. Oh, and he just gets backtracked by Vesper. Vesper with that lovely 2K. Let's spectate him. Let's see if we can get one more. But he's fallen, and the trades are coming out. It's a 2v2 all of a sudden within a blink of an eye. Bruce seeing if he can get a spray for the smoke. I'm not sure he knows about that player on top of red, but Koto, no, he's just gonna play it safe. He's gonna fall back into quad, and they've got the bomb. They're gonna get the bomb down, just planting default, nice and safe. That molly's not gonna spread far enough, and the smoke misses, unfortunately, and he's gonna get picked out by the up. I probably reckon they know he's quad, and they're gonna try and pincer him out here. Just sprayed out. Lovely stuff in the post-plant situation, and they're gonna let him get the defuse down. They've got the time. They don't need no kit. They've got time on their side. And that's it. That is a 3rd point on the board. That's, you know, they've got a round. Maybe they can try claw it back. Let's see if CT can claw back this game. Who knows? Maybe when they get to T side, they can have some interesting setups, and maybe they can outwit TLD, but so far it's looking like a very much TL-sided game. Let's see. Who knows? Terrorists going for a mid. I'm not exactly sure what they're cooking here, but I may be wrong. They've got some players coming over boost, and they're going to see if they can get a pincer out from just, you know, not being able to watch the angles. Oh, they've got that AWP info on Z, and they know that he's there, but they're just making quick work of these CTs. They're just giving them ones. It's unfortunate. I mean, before we saw earlier in the game, I think TFD are starting to lose their nerve a little bit because they're just giving them ones. Borisabaya punishing both of those players for their just completely messy spray down. Unfortunate stuff for Leophone, but Of course, he falls in that trade from DD. And DD and Vespa left in a 2v2 situation. Oh, no, it's a... Yes. No, a 2v3 situation. It's not looking good. Manuel's out here on A. Paranoid of that A just random rotate. And Manuel's going to have to start rotating as Ulix is going to fall within that smoke. And they're going to get the bomb down. Let me just spectate Manuel. Manuel. Oh, dear. Manuel, we know he's been the man. We know he's been on it so far. But he's gonna do these insane movement plays to try and pick out that player from tree, but he's just not there. Nobody's tree. This is definitely a new one. For me, at least. Not seeing at least one person posted tree. And, of course, he's going to get that one player on backside. He gets a second player. Lovely stuff. He's going to try and fake him out, maybe? Or is he just going to stick it? He gets the defuse! He gets the defuse! Manuel wins the round. Manuel is the man. He's got it in the bag. And it's 4 to 5 for CTs. Wow. Let's get a replay on that. Huge balls play. I mean... It's a replay of a defuse, not long enough to see the kills, but he just gets it down in the nick of time. Holy moly. 4 to 5 for CT. We could be looking here at a third game here, folks. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to speak too soon because my predictions have been off. And second of all, these guys have definitely made magic happen from an equal game. So let's just see if TLD can start up that dynamic going again. But Rico's going to see if he can get that player out as he's left alone on white box. As his sandbag anchor is currently fallen. That flash doesn't work to the advantage. He gets 2 kills. Lovely, but Vespo quick to trade him out. And Z player from behind. Brucebar picking up that angle. Incredible stuff. Leophone getting that one tap on Brucebar to trade it out. And he knows that there's one player. At least he's paranoid, but he doesn't know where the second player is. Maybe from white box. As you know, it's a good setup to play at least one white box and then one player from Z. And he gets one, but missed out from that trade on Ulix Fedoras. At least he got that one. Big! Personally, I'd just sub him out after that one. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Vic completely whiffing that kill, and it's all equal now for T. That could have been a 6th round on the board. Oh god, unfortunate. It's all equal again. I'm not gonna speak too soon because if I speak too soon again and say that the TFD guys can come back, they won't. But anyways, it's just got way more interesting in the battle of the dances here, folks. It's equal on cash, on TLD's pick. Rico's not making that movement happen, but these guys are just going for this over the boost push to see if they can swamp out the player. Sandbags just falls, collapses. There's no way he could sort of maneuver his way out of that. He was completely trapped there from the start. It's unfortunate. As we see, Manuel's left alone from top highway. He gets one picked off, and he's noticed there's going to be at least one player pushing from main, I believe. He doesn't have the info, but he's paranoid. And paranoid is key. He's going to keep switching between the 2 angles. He's going to get one more. Manuel, we know what he can do. Man on the map. At least one more. Come on, Manuel. Everybody's sort of stagnant in their positions, holding down each side. Nobody's really wanting to peek out. They're just waiting for maybe for some util to get that spark going. Manuel waiting for this other player from mid to come out. It's just not happening. It's not happening. And they're going to start rotating in a very sort of awkward split over from mid. As more players collapse towards main. And he's got the play. He's got the play. Leophone's got these kills from outside of vent here. He's got these 2 taps. Completely emaciating the CTs on the oh my god, on the rotate. But Ulix Fedora's collapsing on site. Unfortunate. They're going to get the bomb down. And Rico's, yet again, Rico, the lurker, the CEO of lurking and clutching. Can he make it happen? Once again, designated clutcher for TFD, it seems. He's just going to miss the wallbang there. That could have been a clip. That could have been a clip right there. Now, of course, he's making a lot of sound heaven. He gets one. Oh, he just turns away before the second player plays out on the second contact. He was paranoid about which angle he could come from. He had none of that info. Of course, a very tense situation there. Unfortunate. At least got that one kill. Let's have a look at the econ real quick. T's looking a little bit heavy-handed, but maybe Leo can give him a... Leo can get a buy in there maybe for him. And CTs are looking like a little light. Maybe they can get like a save in there going, maybe something like that cooking, who knows. Let's see what can happen. T's are looking at a very much a weighted push, one going over boost, but they're going to be playing for a bit slower. Two squeaky 2 main, and they cancelled that boost play, but they're going to see if they can get that spray through the wallbang. It doesn't happen, and Manuel's punishing them. Manuel's coming in. The deagle play is actually working out for them. But they get cleaned up on swipe. They just get completely swept out on site here as the player mid. Quentin getting that deagle, dude. These TFD folks do not play about deagles. They are really, really putting in work. As they've got to anticipate a rotate, because it looks like Leophone's going to be lurking as the TLD's doing this a similar strat that they did last time with Keat, is Keat rotated onto site. Maybe they're going to pick up on this and CT are going to start doing a rotate, but it looks like Vespu's actually going to... Vespu's he's falling back. Leophone getting one player. I'm not sure exactly where that kill was from, but Brucey's left to pick up the pieces. Oh, it could be a pincer. He just looks away on the timing, dude. This game has been so unlucky. I feel like both teams have just been falling. I can't believe it. Both teams have just been falling through the cracks in both sides. Oh god. I feel like both rosters had at least one player break a mirror before they joined this private server, because the luck has just not been going well, man. Anyways, let's get that breath back. Let's get that energy going. As two people go mid. Let's see what's happening. Honestly, we've got a much more heavy mid-weighted push here from the T's. Vespu's just getting that spray down. Luckily, the sprays were equally as messy. Leophone getting that cheesy wallbang through to Z. That's unfortunate. Manuel's definitely going to be slamming his desk after that one. I certainly would. As oh my god, the 4-player push from mid. They're going to go up highway now and just get this one player. Rico's just holding on site, default normal, but he's gonna whiff his spray, just missing that player from the left side of highway. Oh, that could have been an incredible spray down, but it doesn't work out for him. And Brucey Bar's left to pick up the pieces, but we know what he can do with the deagle, and he's found himself an AK, so he's got that util. Ulex Fedora is also coming up to see if he can play on that second contact from highway. He's in a much more open position, and it's a bit more awkward for Bruce Bio. He knows what there's going to be at least one player main, and he spotted him. And it's a 1v3 situation for Bruce Bio post-plant. Let's see if he can clutch back a 6th point on the board. Just missing his tap on Keat on top of red. Very unfortunate, but it's 5-8 for TLD. And I already know that Econ is going to start drying up here. Especially when CT rifles, if you haven't played the game before, you have to understand that the CT's rifles in a comp situation like this, the fact that they cost that little bit extra really, really, really makes a difference when you're in a situation like this and your econ is completely dried up. Of course, it looks like they're going to be playing eco again, or some kind of force buy, because 1k it's not going to cut it for an M4. Anyways, the T's are pushing. They're just committing straight to this B push. Just, oh my god. Bruce and Quentin, it's unfortunate they can't hold the B down. I'm having PTSD flashbacks to me and Sound playing on B and just falling, not being able to hold that sight up, even with util, because they've got the smoke out, just to fold it out. And Ulex Fedoras is watching this flank. And both players fall. I believe that's not it. We've got one more left. Rico in a clutch situation. The designated Clutchmeister falls, and it is 5-9 for TLD. Battle of the Dancers has been very much in their favor, and I feel like we're going to see a repeat of the first game. This is very, very unfortunate, guys. We saw equal rounds up until about I'd say round 12 maybe, and then it just completely tips, and TLD started dominating, and they can't claw back at that econ. Look at the money on the CT side; it's just completely dried up. Leophone and Vespu working with nearly 13k average between them to work with. They can buy whatever they want, and they don't even have their own guns. They've got orgs. Keep getting this B push, and it's looking like a much more mid-weighted push. And it's just unfortunate. I feel like Ulex Fedoras is losing his nerve a little bit. He's just missed that spray down. Rico at least getting that one kill with Manuel behind him. They're going to catch a player crossing from Bents, and they do. They pop his head. Leophone, unfortunately, falling before he can cross over into mid. Ooh, we're getting a close push from Keat onto Z to see if he can catch the players off guard. He misses the spray on the first one. No, he just legs that person with the backtrack, but Manuel quick to punish him for that unfortunate timing. He played trigger discipline, but unfortunately, it didn't work out in his favor. Poor play for Koto. That's a bit unfortunate, guys. Manuel's lurking hell, but he's going to get called off by this off angle by the player left side. Yep. Nice setup there. Nice setup there on B side, just to completely starve out the player pushing from checkers. And Leo oh, it's unfortunate. They had the econ advantage, but now it's now we enter the play. Let me just switch over these two rounds as it's no longer these guys with the points as we switch sides. I wonder what happened with Vortic. Vortic had to go, unfortunately. But we see this full 5-player commit. Manuel getting a bit more paranoid with this util, trying to slow them down. The Checkers player, they're just getting sandwiched. This Checker player's falling big with the 3k, just getting traded out by Manuel, and that's it. The T player's absolutely emaciated in a 1v4 situation, which was never going to materialize. Poor Manuel. Left to try and pick up the pieces for the T side, but it's just not happening. As TLD win another pistol round. Oh god, it's so unfortunate. We could be looking at another 16-6 here, guys. I just... What can you do? What can you do? I tell you what, the PTSD from playing on this map yesterday, it hits different. I didn't think it would, but considering it's a Roblox game, but geez, it's hitting different. Anyways, the T's are going to come here for this. Ulex Fedoras, he's just... I know they can work well with the Deagles, but I have to hold my breath. He gets 2! Ulex Fedoras, that lovely Deagle 2k. As he cheered Bruce about cheering him on in chat. I don't know if that was a fat finger or he actually meant that, but love to see that. Love to see someone actually making use of the in-game comms. Misses the molly, unfortunate. So that mid player, that player Heaven's going to lurk, and they've got at least one player. He's just been spotted, but they just miss him, so it's... Oh, caught on that trade out by Manuel. Manuel working magic with the Deagle. I need to stop glazing this man, but he's putting in work. As you can see, he's putting in work. Didi pushing from tree, but it's just... He's just backtracking Brucebauer with that headshot. Trying to correct his spray up there a little bit, but he's gonna get crossed here from 2 players. Okay, that wallbang was a little bit nuts, but I had to give it. They've managed to get a round on the board. 11-6. Let's see if they can get a little bit more rounds under their belt before we see another 16-6 again, because that would be very, very unfortunate. And we're off for round number 18 on the board. Let's see who can get this 18th point. I mean, it's a bit of an interesting split here. We've got at least one player going over mid, one player holding garage, and then this player going slow through main. But are they going to cancel? Maybe they're trying to bait with the util, maybe, but they've got... Jesus, what are TLD doing? They've got 3 people mid to try and hold down this mid because they knew one player was coming over. And of course, Brucey Bios picking up these players with the AK. It's just completely collapsing out here. We might be looking at a 7th point on the board as Declared is left to clutch up in a 1v4 situation with only a Deagle against AKs. If he makes sound, it's completely over. It's completely over for him.
Get in position. Fire in the hole. Cover me.
I can't believe it. I'm feeling it. This is such a tense game. I can't tell whether it's just PTSD from playing on this game, from playing on this map yesterday, but just Declared just falling in that clutch situation. It's not happening. It's just not happening. And of course, I mean, 11-7 now on the board as we enter the 19th round. Let's get a quick look at those kills. Quentin's not pulling his weight here. I feel... I empathize with Quentin. That was me yesterday, dude. It's just... Yeah. It's unfortunate. But we see this A push here coming on from the T side. They're not going to go for that over... They're not going to go for that boost because, of course, the nades are coming in. And CT definitely held it down. It's unfortunate. Declare just not getting that pick off from mid Leo phone. Trying to trade it out, but there's going to be so many players with these AKs that they're just going to get swamped out. Kotos, what's happened to the CT money? Playing with the Eagles to try and keep their, you know, util in the game. But, you know, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Do they have the bomb? Oh no, it looks like they've left the bomb. Oh my god, they've left the bomb behind, and Keith, he just misses that first player, but he knows. Imagine he got that second player out. That would have been an incredible round if he managed to get that out, and that could have been 12 points for CT, but it's not. It's 11-8. Of course, As well, in chat, we have Lena, my ex-captain, unfortunately for Chris Pinko Gang. She says that there's the Level Up v Hope game, of course, which you can catch on Fundraiser's channel. Of course, just as exciting, we've got a apparently going game 3, which we would have predicted. Of course, Hope getting that kind of cheesed game on Nuke. Unfortunate pick for Level Up, but of course Level Up clicked to clean it up. This I'm not exactly sure what's happening here on B site. If I just come back to this game real quick, but anyways, Quentin. I'm not sure if he has the bomb, but he's shaking his head, man. Oh wait, no, he's nodding. He's just got his knife out. I think he's just trying to get the bomb down as quickly as possible and make what he can of this round. Maybe at least get this bomb plant money because it's not going to be working well for him. I feel like he's losing it. I feel like he's losing it a little bit. Because when you keep getting dogged on, as you can see from the KD, I feel like when you keep getting dogged on, I know it too well. You just fold. You just fold, man. There's one player coming up from main. They've got all their angles covered. And he's going to get completely pincered out. And he just misses that spray down on the player from main. Unfortunate stuff. TLD getting that 12th round on the board. Let's have a look at these kills real quick. Quentin, unfortunately, just keeps getting dogged on. I feel like Quentin's definitely going to be punching his desk a little bit after some of these rounds. I would be too, personally, in this situation. Just so unfortunate. Manuel leading that T side once again. He's putting in work on Cash. Just for those in chat, I would have been commentating the Level Up game, but my good colleague Fundraisers had claimed it previously. And of course, you can catch it on his Twitch channel, twitch.tv/fundraiserscs. That's twitch.tv/fundraiserscs. Now, of course, this A side's unfolded a little bit as Leophone and Didi are just not able to hold it down. They've lost that momentum, and they get the bomb plant down. A lot closer than last game, folks. I mean, we could be looking here at a game 3, but I don't want to speak too soon. I'm not exactly sure what this boost is, but it's. Oh god, I love it when teams do stuff like this. And I feel like they just get Vic and Vesper are just gonna try and hold it out with a save.
Get down.
Incredible. That's 12-9. It's 12-9. It's a lot closer than last game, but honestly, I don't want to give hope. I want to give false hope, I guess. Anyways, we'll just. Oh, correct me. Fundraiser's no longer streaming the Level Up game. You can catch it on Swolo's channel, which will be linked in the RSL Discord official server. You can watch that as well. I believe the Zero game has ended a while ago. I believe that was a 2-game setup. But, of course, the Hope, a Battle of the Brazilians, you can catch on his channel elsewhere. Now, Cash is definitely folding here for the TFD lineup, but, I mean, it's a lot more tense than the last rounds, as we see both teams are trying to work with some strange util and some strange weaponry. I mean, Vic's just going to fall back as he's getting lasered through this cheesy wallbang, but, of course, no health points deducted, unfortunately. Manuel trying to bait out some info, maybe, but they're trying to bait out these players with the sound cues, but it's not working in their favor. Kota, I'm not exactly sure what's happening with Keat, but Keat's AFK. These two B players holding strong, but they folded before. You just I can't believe it. And it's all gone quiet here on Cash, but I think there's going to be a spark here with this alt pick as declared, holding this same angle. He just misses! He just misses! Emmanuel's through. He might get caught off guard by the players camping on the boxes as he's paranoid about a player backside who just isn't there, but he's going to spray him down. He catches him. As Vic holds left tree, I think. I believe that's him left tree. They're going to get the bomb down. As these CTs, I don't know what they're doing. I feel like they're falling. Are they going to... They're going to commit. They're going to commit. Declare trying to see if he can get at least one kill off here. Bruce is just going to pick him off. Vic's not been fast with that AWP. I don't know what to tell you. It's just not been his round, I guess. Didi getting one kill at least. A bit of lag there, but he just melts the player who was camping on the bomb. And he gets... Oh my god, he just got sideswiped by Rico. Keat is... Of course, they're not letting it... They're not letting him... They're not giving it away that he's AFK, of course, to try and keep Rico on his toes, but, you know, that's just it. Of course, they're going to call for a freeze right now, as Manuel's going to leave. And Koto's just AFK. I don't think... I mean, good on Rico for not cheesing it with the knife kill for extra money right there, but they're going to cause for a timeout real quick. Oh, my. Let's get a quick look at these kills real quick. Now, Leophone and Koto, once again, they're being a lot stronger on this game. Of course, Vespo, I mean, the CT kills, they're leveled out, and they've got a lot of money to play with. Leo's looking a little dry, but he's maybe just bought for his teammates. Now, this is getting a lot closer than I was expecting, folks. 12-10. 12-10 for the terrorists. I mean, Keat, unfortunate. He was out of that match. He was out of that round there, excuse me. Unfortunate, just unfortunate. Now, Manuel is, of course, leading it. He's just been goated so far on this map. I really don't know what to tell you. It's been crazy so far. But Bruce, Rico, and Ulix Fedoras, they're holding it down with similar amounts of kills each. Unfortunately, Quentin's just folding. I feel you, buddy. I feel you, buddy. I didn't do great. I completely threw yesterday on cash in my game against Bastard München Prodigy, which you can catch. I think there's a VOD of it somewhere on the RSL official YouTube channel. You guys should check that out. But Quentin, like me, he's not doing very well, guys. He's 7-18. He's definitely lagging behind. It's a ball and he's definitely a ball and chain here for TFD. But we'll just see. We'll just see how this can play out. I mean, they're still getting these rounds in. Manuel's definitely just being a complete driving force for TFD. He's putting in work and making it happen. This comeback's definitely materializing. I didn't want to speak on it, but it's definitely happening. Maybe we'll see some new subs. I mean, this freeze is definitely taking a while, but if we just look... I believe... Hang on, let's have a look. Keat's got his PX out. And looking at the ground. I'm not sure if that's just he's tabbed out or he's still having some technical issues. He might just have some technical issues. And that's why... Oh, no, he's back. He's back. We are back. Maybe that means we can get the game rocking and rolling as soon as possible. As we get a ready check from Mr. Declared in chat, and we are back in it. Everybody's ready and raring to go for round number 23 on the board. Let's see who can get it. We may be looking at a third game here. Now, it's getting quite late here. It's actually nearly 10 PM in the UK. And we're off. Looking like a much more A-centric commit. The T's. As they throw util over mid to try and bait out some players. They're going to get at least one player over mid. 2 players over boost, actually. In fact, Bruce is going to drop down. See if he can get this quick timing push on whoever's highway. He's just missing it, unfortunately. Oh, my God. The side swipes have just been dirty this game from Koto. And for other players as well. We've seen some unfortunate timings earlier on in the game. It's been absolutely saddening to see, but... they're going to... Oh, just missing him as he crosses over to quad. Quentin losing his nerve a little bit and slinking back deeper into main, but he gets caught off guard by Leophone with the AWP, holding it down, and CT grab a 13th point on the board. Well done, TLD. They've managed to grab a 13th point on the board. Now, the T economy is looking a little bit thinner, but they still got some money in the pocket to work with. Of course, Rico can buy. CT looking a bit more balanced, but they're getting back into it. They're getting that money back, and they're getting it rolling, especially since they've picked up some AKs. And I feel okay. The T's are gonna. It looks like they're going to gamble with this mod of A weighted push, but we'll see what happens. True. For next stream, we'll sort that out. We'll sort that out for next stream. But anyways.
Grenade! Cover me.
And Leo Phone just holding it down on this site. Now, okay. We have 3 people pushed out on this A setup here, and they're going for this goofy boost here, but it's not working out. Oh, he's on top of quad. That's an interesting strat. Maybe he's gonna catch somebody on the off angle. Vespu rifling down from. Oh, they've decided to fall back. I'm not exactly sure what was happening, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't like that boost or something like that. But Vespu's pushing up, and Leo Phone with the AWP might just catch them out here again. And Declared getting 1 kill. He's getting 3. He just... Oh, the timing. And Barista Bios got that nade down. He's got a kit. He doesn't have time. Oh. What an unfortunate round. At least you got the kills down. And the CT do have much more money to work with. But of course, that's balanced by the Ts having a lot of util to work with. And just a lot of money in general. Quentin's managed to get a little bit more kills. A little bit more kills. Who knows what we'll see from him in a little bit. And we're off for round number 50, round number 25. A much longer game than the first one. As TLD seems to have lost their nerve a little bit. I too, if this was my pick and these guys have put up this much of a competition, I think maybe, hopefully it's just down to ping, but of course this is definitely a B. They're switching it up as A's not worked out to their favor as much as they've liked it to, it seems. Now Quentin getting that nice little cross on Declared. They're going to smoke off trees so they don't have that push, but he's going to try find one through the smoke. Just missing that spray, and Leophone gets just completely melts him with the 5-7 through the smoke. Lovely play from Leophone. And the bomb's going to go down on B, and it's now a 2v4 situation for the T's. But they might be able to hope it down. Barista Bios. Oh god, he just misses the player from flank. And keep nasty tap on Rico. I don't know if you could see his head, but maybe he could, but wow. And it looks like Vespa has a kit, so they're just going to let him defuse, and that's going to be a 14th point for the CTs. TLD are still up. Only just, but still up in the Battle of the Dances. We're off for round number 26. Let's see how this pans out. I believe that maybe if the T's can get this one round going, I mean, oh god, their econ's definitely looking a lot thinner now. Sorry, I forgot to press tab as we get that, but Quentin's going to get that kill. Enough of that. Enough of the leaderboard real quick. Looks like the sandbag player might get a little bit overwhelmed, but they're playing a little bit too far out, and I believe the player pushing up white box is going to get caught on the off guard, and does. Heat is going to punish him for that with the trigger discipline. Getting 2. Keat with the 3k. Oh my god, Keat with that lovely, gorgeous 3k. Punishing that player for pushing out too far from white box without clearing sandbags. What a mistake, and it might cost them the round actually. But it's a 2v2. We haven't seen everything yet.
Fire in the hole.
And the AKs are going to push up on A, and they're going to try and get that bomb down as quick as possible on default. Vic just holding it down from B in case there was going to be a rotate. Now, of course, Ulax Fedora's getting that spray down on the player that was on A main and just tapping it. Vespo just collapsing. Now Vic is going to try and rotate as quick as he can, but he's got an AWP. I believe. He still has an AWP. So, I'm a little bit confused as to why he's pushing up a much more closer. We shall see what happens. But TLD declared. Oh my god, what is this RSL Season 6? That was a very close and very messy spray down with the USP. But they just managed to claw another round. 12 points up for terrorists. I mean, let's just have a quick look at these kills. Manuel's, of course, spearheading the T side. Quentin's managed to get a little bit more kills in. Good for him. DD, of course, being the equal bottom fragger. I mean, the TLD squad just looking a little bit stronger, but we'll see how it works out from there. Now this mid push is not going to work out. They're just going to get sniped out by a Leophone with that warp angle. It's unfortunate. Do I see team damage? Do I hear team damage? Unfortunate. It's a bit of a sloppy start for this round, but they're going to go. They're going to try and commit more to B as they. I feel like they can sense some people, but oh Vespo's lurking. We might see a bit of a a bit of a massacre happen from behind here in garage, but I don't know. Let's have a little peek. Let's have a little look, see how this plays out. I think the action's all happening on the site actually though, as the bomb is nervous. He's in checkers, and Rico's only got 4 HP to work with. He could be very much out of this round very shortly. And Vespu's still shifting. He's dedicated to this lurk. Even so late into the round, he's just dedicated to it. And I believe that's it. He's fallen. He's fallen. He got caught off guard, and they're gonna quick to. And they've killed the player. They've killed Leophone, unfortunately. And that's it. The round is over. 14-13. Oh god, it's getting so much closer now. Oh, they've lost their nerve. I think they've lost their nerve. And T are back in it. They've got enough money to work with. They've got enough cash in pocket, and the CTs are gonna have to make do with threes and 4Ks. I mean, it's just enough, but only just. If they lose this round, it could be it in terms of economy for the CTs. As Manuel's so definitely piggybacks the TFD into a third game possibly. As he piggybacks him over into mid. Oh, he gets boosted up. Gets picked off by Leophone though. Very unfortunate for Barista Bio. I would be punching my monitor if that was me. He might get swung off here by whoever is lurking on Fork. We don't see the player. I'm not exactly sure who it is, but it might just happen. And he catches him with the backtrack, and Didi's quick to trade him out, but it doesn't materialize, this A push that I was hoping for. But Didi's holding default, but he's pounded by a player main who is there, but not deeper, a lot deeper than he realizes. He might get backtracked here. Vic holding down from truck. As Rico, designated Clutchmeister, cannot make it materialize, as it is a 15-13, and we enter it's match point. It's game point. It's game point, folks. This could be it for TLD. We could be looking at TLD winning here in a 2-0 situation. It's very close, very neck and neck. T need 2 rounds here to clutch it up and bring it to OT. I'm not sure they can make it happen. Their pockets are definitely dry. But still, at least Manuel can tout a 30 bomb against TLD. I would be very proud. Lovely stuff. Leophone getting that AWP peek, very cheesy, that headshot from quad. And he's going to get punished for it, just swiped out by Quentin. Quentin's going to get swamped out, and the TLDs, they're just going to fall. Last player, Ulax Fedoras. I don't know if he has bomb. He's paranoid about this player lurking on B because they do like to split and have at least one player covering one side, but he's just not there. And at least one player's not seeing and playing for that cheesy play, but hang on. Hello, was that a player on top of... Was that a player on top of Boost? It was. That could have been very, very, very frustrating for Ulax Fedoras if he'd lost that. But it's a 1v3 situation for game point. Can he clutch it up and keep them going? Just one more round. He gets our first player on forklift. I'm not sure where this second player is. I can't exactly see him, but I believe he's main. He's going to try and get that wall bang out. You know, one player is in main. This could be a 3K situation. Clutch here, folks. For Ulax Fedoras. He could get caught here from the timing from the player on. He's got the info, but he's waiting for that player to come out from main, but he doesn't spring out. He's not popping out. And I feel like he's going to start losing his nerve and think he's not actually there. But he's going to slowly jiggle. He's edging that angle. He's going to slowly come out the player. He just falls, and that's it. It's the game. Didi catching him as he's bouncing back between the two angles, and that's it. That's the game over. GG, that is 2-0 for TLDs. For the TLDs. Incredible. Battle of the Dances. And the last come on top. I'm blown away. That was a lot closer game than I thought it would have been. But honestly, just well done to both teams. Very close game in the second point. 2-0 down to TLD, the Battle of the Dances, and the last come on top. Well done to both teams. I'll probably catch you guys next weekend, either playing in a game against whoever is in the lower bracket. If not, I'll be casting for the other day. I will catch you guys hopefully then. Anyways, if you guys want to watch a VOD, you can watch it on my channel. There should be other games happening next weekend, and there'll be other VODs of the other streams on the RSL official YouTube channel, where you can watch highlights and the sorts. This has been RSL Season 6 Weekend 3, the last game to close it out. Good for weekend 3. What a weekend it's been. Hopefully there'll be a highlight reel coming soon on the RSL YouTube channel, so make sure to check it out. This has been RSL Season 6, brought to you by Bloxit and CBRM Matchmaking Services. Have a good night, and see you guys next time.